This is for my verbose sisters, those of us who have the right words to say, we have a retort for everything, we have the answers to everything, we're knowledgeable, we're charismatic. It's not our fault, it's a virtue, it's a giftedness, we're gifted like that. God has blessed us as so. We just know how to reveal it out. We know how to say what we mean, and mean what we say. Incidentally, the Bible says, a soft answer turns away wrath. Apparently, it's a thing to learn. It takes some learning to zip our lips. Oh my goodness, sometimes it's like somebody's driving pins all over your body. Like those acupuncture pictures you see. Oh my goodness. It takes a lot out of you to zip your lips and not say a word when you have so much to say. When your heart is welled up with so much to say, running over. It is a gift. It is more of a gift to know when to hold back. It is a gift that God gave you to have an answer, to have a response. It is a gift that God gave you to be charismatic, to be verbose. I mean, somebody who can speak, is more gifted, as it were, than someone who can't come up with the words to explain what they're thinking. Yes? But it's more of a gift this time to be able to hold your lips. Oh, I have it, but I'll hold it. Oh, I can, but I'll hold it. Oh, I can, but I'll hold it. It's more virtuous. Now we talk of virtue. One is a giftedness, the other one is a virtue. It is virtuous to be able to show yourself, but hold back. It is virtuous to have what it takes to throw a punch, but you hold back. Sometimes, and indeed most times, a punch spoils a lot of things. Most times, you let it rip. A lot of things are spoilt after you let it rip, that you cannot begin to hold back, that you cannot begin to piece together. Things that would have not happened, that would have not been done if you had just held back. And sometimes when you let it rip, you live to regret some of the things that you have said. Or you say things that you didn't really mean. And sometimes even if you mean them, when you have a rethink, you may not mean them so much after all. All in all, zipped lips is a virtue. Being able to zip your lips when you have so much to say, because you're considering the other person, this thing I'm about to say, how will it be received? And sometimes not even so much as in what we say. Sometimes even our demeanor, our body language says so much that we didn't mean to say. Sometimes you've been asked to sit, you're sitting, but in your head you're thinking, too bad, I'm going to sit for a bit. Now, just a matter of time, I'm standing. And it's showing in your demeanor that you're really not sitting after all. I just use that as an example, not to say that marriage is an order to sit and stand. No, that's not what I'm trying to point out at all. But you get my point. You may think to yourself, why doesn't he zip his own lips? You see, the Bible says you cannot change a grown man. In other words, it's not in your place to begin to see how you change a person. No. Instead, you work on your own self. What we do is a sowing and reaping kind of thing. So you sow the seed and zipping your lips. Be the one to zip your lips first. Most of all is even ladylike. Yeah, to zip your lips and have the dominant fellow, the dominant man, the dominant spouse rip. Yeah, and you be the feline. There's something about being feminine that disarms a dominant male. There's something about being feminine and sweet that disarms somebody who otherwise wants to swallow you up. But trust me, it's not so bad after all. At the end of the day, when you learn to zip your lips and learn the power in zipped lips, you will enjoy a beautiful relationship. Your marriage will be all the sweeter for it. You'll be able to sit back and laugh at some things.